Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Depulso! Accio! Bombarda! Revelio!
It's another aggressive one!
Bombarda!
Protect!
Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Revelio.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Voipers' song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio. Compulso. Accio.
If the moon stone is here and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Accio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Voipers and now this. We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Accio. Arresto momentum. Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Depulso.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Protego. Depulso. Lumos. Lumos.
You did it!
Revelio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this.
Imperio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Crucible. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Bombarda.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just...
Confringo.
Given what Fwoopas are known to do, I never thought
Revelio.
I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is.
Revelio.
Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like, well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. Set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course! That's it! We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
You're back. Nice to see you again. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
What are you up to now?
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Bombarda! Crucial! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Crucial! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Crucial! Confringo! Confringo! Crucial! Bombarda! Insane! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Crucial! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Crucial! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo. Crucio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Crucio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperium. Confringo. Bombarda.
I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
Avoided my troll.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training, tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Slayer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
Troll Slayer. Has a nice ring to it.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again, my favourite Hogwarts student. Never attended Hogwarts myself. In fact, I've never been more than a stone's throw from our humble hamlet. Now, how may I be of service?
What do you have for sale?
I'll be able to put that to good use. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, And often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the Mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky.
Revelio.
Going over Gran's research, there was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There's only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Accio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Bombarda. Accio.
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially.
Revelio.
Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all...
Confringo.
This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling
So
was
many
palpable.
books.
You haven't seen my grand The
Revelio.
sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo! Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
Lumos.
Books are all about creatures.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. Lumos.
Confringo! Lumos.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio! Glacius!
plates on the floor have symbols on them. Of course. How clever. Look at this
Revelio.
place.
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot how to cover your track.
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
Confringo! You've made a mistake!
Levioso.
Is this your
Bombardus.
Back to the dirt for you! And never back for more! You may show it finish stuff.
Confringo.
Very Feist in the back in the ground with you. You and a stupid! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Confringo. Thought you had me there.
I will make much of you. Back in the ground with you. What's that?
Bombarda. Leviosa.
There you are. Confringo!
Ready your wands. The fight.
Devolso. Confringo. Levioso.
I'm scared of heights!
Bombarda. Devolso. Levioso. Confringo.
A fair fight! What have you done?
Levioso. Bombarda. Levioso.
Miserable weed.
Devolso.
The land returns to the wood.
Levioso.
My ears. You may want to move.
Bombarda. Forever. Levioso.
Shall we finish?
Well, looks like you're right.
Look at
Revelio.
this place.
Little puppy squeaking.
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
Levioso.
I'll check your
Bombarda.
pockets.
Confringo. Imperio. Levioso. Confringo. Hack water. Levioso. Confringo.
What is this?
Levioso. Confringo.
Too hard. You definitely want to the dirt for you! What a waste of my time.
Look at this place.
Revelio.
Little puppy is weeping. Forgot to pick up your trash.
What was that?
Leviosa.
Oh, Don,
You made a mistake.
Potato. Leviosa.
Never mind.
Bombada.
Back to the dirt.
Confringo. Enough yet. Not your best defensive maneuver, was it? Potato.
Back for more. Not the brightest child.
Leviosa.
I'll make most. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Is that all while sneezing in Incendio?
All right, you had
Confringo. In a crack of some sort.
back in the
Leviosa. Potato.
little pruning. Admirable trick. Ow, vegetable. The lamb returns to the wolf.
Bombada. Confringo.
What have you done?
Leviosa.
I've never been one for gardening.
Ready your warriors. The fight.
Exploso! What are you doing?
I'll check your pockets,
You won't escape again.
Bombada.
Anything better to do?
Potato.
You're not better than
Confringo. Leviosa.
This is almost. I shall kill you.
Bombada. Depulso. Leviosa.
I don't like this.
Confringo. Bombada.
Back to the dirt.
Incendio.
You'll need to be quicker than that.
Confringo.
Rookwoods don't go down.
Confringo. Leviosa. Bombada. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo.
I'm bored up here.
You're despicable. Presumption. Let's play Trickster and Prey, shall we? Don't you people have
Leviosa.
The lamb returns to the.
Confringo. Leviosa. Bombada.
That's the best you can
So close.
Imperial! How can I help?
You don't.
Protect me!
Anything better to do? Levioso!
Confringo!
Levioso!
Confringo! Bombarda!
You cannot control me!
Levioso!
I'm on... Yeah!